Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Just looking at this picture, what do you think it's going to be about? Bears. You're exactly right. Do we see Goldilocks in there? Do you see Goldilocks? The title says Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Right now, you only see which characters? The Three Bears. You're exactly right. Okay. Who do you think that little girl is right there? Goldilocks. Let's see if we can find out. Okay, looking at the pictures. Once there was a little girl with a bright, happy smile and long, curly blonde hair. Everyone called her Goldilocks. Why do you think they called her Goldilocks? Look at her picture. Because she has golden what? Hair. What's your name? Mason, good job. Yes, she has golden hair. Goldilocks lived in a cottage by the edge of the woods. Always curious, she wondered what was in those woods. May I go for a walk in the forest? She asked her parents one day. No, said her mother. The woods are too big. You might lose your way. No, said her father. The woods can be dangerous. You might get hurt. Promise us you won't go into the woods, her parents said together. I promise, sighed Goldilocks. They're having a conversation at the table. Based on what I just read, what is this lady right here? Who is this lady? Goldilocks' mom. What did she just tell Goldilocks? Don't go in the woods. What did her dad say? What's your name? Josiah, what did her dad say?
Be dangerous.
It would be dangerous. Does he want her to go in the woods? What did they make? What did both of them make her do? What did they tell her?
Don't go in the woods.
Don't go in the woods. Why? It's dangerous. Just based on your perception of Goldilocks, do you think she'll go in the woods? You think so? Do you think she will? Let's find out. One day, though, the sun was shining. The air felt fresh and cool, and the branches of the trees seemed to be waving at her. Can branches of trees wave at someone? No. What do you think they were doing, though? Can you pretend that you're branches and you're waving at someone? How might you move if you're a branch and you're waving at someone? Okay, good. Okay, the branches on the trees. What might cause the branches to wave at someone? What could be happening in the air? I know, but what would cause the branches or trees to do this? Wind. You're exactly right. I probably shouldn't go into those woods because she had made her promise to her mom. But she did. Who's right? You're all right. Now, deep in the woods, there was another cottage. And in this cottage lived three bears. What do you know about bears? Should you go in a cottage that belongs to bears?
No.
Why not?
Because they'll bite you.
They might bite you. She's such a little nice girl. Okay. Papa Bear was a great big bear with a great big voice. He liked to fix things around the house, and he loved to cook. Mama Bear was a medium-sized bear with a soft, sweet voice. She liked to work in the yard, and she loved to sing. Did your mom like to sing? No? Does your dad like to cook? Like Papa Bear? Your dad? Okay, so you can.
Guess what? Yesterday he worked on the bath.
He did what?
He worked on the bath.
Okay, cool.
This is apple juice as it's the side. 1, 2, 3. He said 1, 2.
Okay, he fixed the bathroom door too. Okay, Baby Bear was a very small bear with a thin, squeaky voice. He liked to do whatever his parents were doing. Do y'all like to mock your mom and dad and do what they're doing? Or mimic them?
I like to help them.
You like to help them good. Well, you're the same as Baby Bear. Okay, let's look. One morning, Papa Bear made a big pot of delicious porridge. He filled 3 bowls to the very top. 2, 3. First, he filled a great big bowl. Who do you think the great big bowl was for?
Big Papa.
Big Papa Bear. Then he filled a medium-sized bowl. Who is that bowl for? Who do you think it's for? The medium-sized bowl. What did you say your name was again? The medium-sized one? What do you think the medium-sized one was for?
For the mom.
The mama. Remember, the mama is the medium-sized. And he finally filled a very small bowl with pictures of honeybees on it. Why was he putting honeybees on that one? Why would a bear put honeybees on a bowl?
The baby.
Have any of you ever seen Winnie the Pooh? Do you ever see him eating honey? No?
Yes.
Well, he always is trying to get into the honey. Always. So bears, for some reason, loves honey. So that's, I guess, why he put the honeybees on Baby Bear's bowl of porridge. The porridge looks wonderful, said Mama Bear. The porridge smells wonderful, said Baby Bear. What do we know about Baby Bear's voice? How did they say Baby Bear's voice was? Squeaky. You're exactly right. Can you say the porridge smells wonderful in Baby Bear's voice? Let me hear you say the porridge. I want you to say the porridge smells wonderful using your squeaky voice. What? The porridge smells wonderful. Can y'all say that? Yes, you're exactly right. That's how the Baby Bear would say it. The porridge is wonderful, said Papa Bear. Eat up. When you say eat up the way Papa Bear would say it? Yes, because he had that big voice. You're exactly right. Y'all, cried Baby Bear. This porridge is too hot. He's right, said Mama Bear, looking at Papa. Well then, Papa Bear said, why don't we go for a walk until the porridge cools? Hooray, said Baby Bear, fanning his tongue. And they set off into the woods. So what has happened so far in this story?
The lady is going to make the bear. The lady's going to make the bear.
The lady's doing what?
Going to make the bear.
But what has happened in the story? What has happened so far? A lady went in the woods, or what went in the woods? Who went in the woods?
Lady.
No? Who went in the woods? Goldilocks. Can y'all say that? Goldilocks went into the woods. Was she supposed to go into the woods? Why? Why wasn't she supposed to go into the woods? It was dangerous, and she had promised her mom and dad that she was not. So she's going through the forest, and she sees a house or a cottage. Who stays in that cottage? 3 bears. What are the names of the bears? Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and then we have
Little baby.
Baby Bear. Good. So Papa Bear gets up and he does what that morning? What did he prepare for them? He prepared food for them. He put them in the bowls. And what happened when the Baby Bear tried his porridge?
It was hot.
It was hot. So what did Papa Bear suggest that they do? They go for a walk. So let's see. Who we know? That's Goldilocks. Just as the 3 bears left for their walk, someone came running out of the forest. It was Goldilocks. Why didn't I listen to my parents, she said. Now I'm lost. I don't know which way to go. Uh-oh. That's not Have you ever lost your parents in a store?
Yeah.
And they told you, do not leave me, and you left them in the store, maybe?
My mom trying to hide, and I'm gonna find her.
Okay,
On the
so you have gotten lost like Goldilocks before?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna find my mom.
Okay. Then Goldilocks saw the cottage. Always curious, she wondered who lived there. She knocked on the door.
We have 2 cookies.
Hello, she said. Is anyone home? Of course no one was home. Why?
Because they went for a walk.
They went for a walk. As she kept knocking, the door swung open. I probably shouldn't go inside, she said. But she did. The first thing Goldilocks saw was a cozy living room. In it was a fireplace and 3 chairs made of wood. One was a great big chair with tall back and thick arms. Whose chair was that? Papa Bear. One was a medium-sized chair. It glowed in the light and had soft, fluffy cushions. And one was a very small chair with butterflies painted on it. Goldilocks suddenly realized that her feet hurt. This isn't my home, she said. I probably shouldn't sit in those chairs, but she did it anyway. Do you know anybody like Goldilocks that takes all these risks?
She broke the lettuce.
Oh my goodness. First she sat in the great big chair. The scratchy wood left splinters in her bottom. Do you know what splinters are? What are splinters? Yes, it's like the wood comes out and they get into your skin and they really hurt. And sometimes your parents have to get like a needle to get it out. They really hurt. Have you ever gotten a splinter? They hurt really badly.
My sister got one. That's why I'm 8 now.
She said, ouch! She said, this chair's too rough. Next, Goldilocks sat in the medium-sized chair. The chair was so slippery she slid right off. Whose chair was that? Mama Bear. Finally, she sat in the very small chair. Ah, sighed Goldilocks. This one is just right. Crash! The chair broke into all to pieces. You're exactly right. I like how you all can predict what the next word is going to be. That's awesome. Oh no, said Goldilocks. Look what I've done. I have to leave. But then she smelled a wonderful smell. Always curious, she followed the smell into the doorway of the kitchen. What was she smelling?
Strawberry ice cream.
The porridge. The porridge. Okay. Huh?
Looks like mac and cheese.
Looks like what, babe? Mac and cheese? Oh. No, porridge is more, it could be, I guess, depending on how you cook the mac and cheese, but I'm thinking maybe oatmeal would probably be what the porridge is similar to, or grits or something like that. On a table in the kitchen, Goldilocks saw 3 bowls. The wonderful smell was coming from them. Suddenly, Goldilocks realized she was very hungry. I probably shouldn't taste what's in these bowls, said Goldilocks. But she did. First, she tasted the porridge in the great big bowl. Ow, she cried. This porridge is too hot. You're exactly right. Next, it was still too hot because it was in a big bowl. Next, she tasted the porridge in the medium-sized bowl. Ew, she said. This porridge is too cold. Finally, she tasted the porridge in the very small bowl. It wasn't too hot, and it wasn't too cold. Yum. Yep, it was just right. Yum, said Goldilocks. This porridge is just right. And she ate it all up. So far, what happened to the chair?
broken.
She broke which one?
All of them.
She broke the small one. Good job. She broke the small one. Okay, then she got to the bowls of porridge. Hey, look at me. Then she got to the bowls of the porridge. What happened? She ate which one? The small one. So, who do you think is going to be the most upset when they get back? The baby. Why? She ate the porridge and she broke the chair. So let's just see. What do you think she's going to do now? Let's see. Now Goldilocks saw a stairway leading to another floor of the cottage. Always curious, she wondered what was at the top of those stairs. I probably shouldn't go up there. But she did. At the top of the stairs, Goldilocks saw 3 beds. One was a great big bed that was painted blue. One was a medium-sized bed that was painted red. And then one was a small bed. What color is it painted? Blue and red. Good job. Suddenly, Goldilocks realized that she was feeling very sleepy. I probably shouldn't try those beds, but she did. Why do you think she's sleeping? What has she done so far to make her sleepy? She broke the chair and she ate porridge. And what did she do before she even got there? She went through the woods, so she has a reason to be tired. So she's asleep. And who do we see? Where do you think they're going?
In the house.
Okay, let's see. First, she tried the great big bed. Her head went down with a thunk. She said, "This bed is too hard." Next, she tried the medium-sized bed. This time, she almost disappeared. She could barely breathe. Said Goldilocks, "This bed is too soft." Finally, she tried the very small bed. It wasn't too hard, and it wasn't too soft. Said Goldilocks, "This bed is just right." And she snuggled under the covers and fell fast asleep. A little while later, the 3 bears returned from their walk. They stopped in surprise when they saw the open door. Pay attention, baby. "Oh no," said Mama Bear. "Someone has been in our house." "Be careful," said Papa Bear. "That someone could be still in there." Pay attention. The 3 bears tiptoed in the living room. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," said Papa Bear. Mama Bear said, "Someone has been sleeping in my chair." And how do you think the baby bear says it? Tell me how the baby bear said. And someone broke it all to pieces. Because it's the baby bear, because he just said it the way baby bear would have said it. They hurried into the kitchen. Papa Bear said, and let's see if you can say it the way Papa Bear. What I want you to say is, "Someone's been eating my porridge." Say it the way Papa Bear would say it.
"Someone has eaten my porridge."
Okay, how would Mama Bear say it? Wait a minute, Mama Bear. Okay, then what about the baby? And Baby Bear also said, and then someone ate it all up. And now the three bears rushed up the stairs. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, say it the way Papa Bear would say it. What about Mama Bear? And then the Baby Bear. And someone is still, yes, someone's still there. Oh my goodness. Papa and Mama Bear rushed over to next to Baby Bear. They looked at Goldilocks and then they looked at each other. Papa Bear let out a great big roar. Goldilocks woke up. First she saw a very small bear with big wide eyes. How do you think Baby Bears look at? Big wide eyes. Next she saw a medium-sized bear with a worried frown. A worried frown. Then she saw a great big bear with great big teeth and great big claws. Goldilocks shrieked. Who do you think that bear was?
Big Papa.
Big Papa. Goldilocks jumped out of bed, rushed across the bedroom, leaped down the stairs, ran through the kitchen, raced across the living room, and burst out the door. She ran and ran and ran until she saw her own cottage through the trees at the edge of the forest. Her mother and father were standing in the doorway. Goldilocks ran up to them. "We've been so worried," they cried, giving her a hug. "I'm sorry," said Goldilocks. "I should have listened to you. But at least you're safe," said her father. "Come in the house. I'll make you something to eat." Do you think Goldilocks is hungry? Why? She ate the porridge. We don't know. Okay, we're at the end. The next day, Goldilocks sat on her front step again. She could see the forest. The trees seemed to smile at her. "I probably shouldn't go over into those woods again," she told herself. But it didn't say she did or didn't. But do you think she's going back into those woods?
Yeah.
You think so? Why don't you think she's going back? Three Bears. Now she knows the dangers that her dad was talking about. Okay, so thank you. What was the name of the story? Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Okay, cool. Thank you.